It's a cold, breezy morning this morning, y'all. Sitting up here doing another observation hunt, and I'm sure you can hear in the background. It's the open rut of duck season, I'm pretty certain. Used to keep up with that kind of thing, but they are hammering the ducks somewhere over there. I heard a couple rifle shots off to my side. Haven't seen anything yet, but I'm hoping between whoever's hunting on this private strip over here, pushing deer, all this activity that's happening down here, maybe it'll push deer up as well. The purpose of today really isn't necessarily to kill a deer so much as it is got 3 trail cameras I want to put up, and I want to scout this other half of the block. So I'm gonna sit here probably another hour and a half, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start walking around, hang those trail cameras, see what kind of trouble I can get into. Well guys, it has been a ghost town. I haven't seen a hide nor hair of a single deer. And I think I'm gonna get up and start moving. It's about 8 o'clock now. I think I'm gonna get up, go check out this other ridge. I don't think I got any other hunters in here. I'm gonna check the road to see if there's first tracks before I go over there, of course. But I think I got this block of timber to myself, so I'm gonna go deploy these trail cameras. I gotta be out of here by 11:30 at the latest. So leaves me about 3.5 hours. And walking's difficult for a hobbit, so really felt good about this morning. Still feel good about this block. If I walk out here and there's no other hunters, I'm gonna feel really good about it. So yeah, here we go. Keep you guys posted. Hey guys, been walking around all morning. Just busted a couple of does. We're sitting right here in this logging trail. Can't really see it too great. Come through here. There's deer sign coming cresting up over this hill, and then back down that trail. So we're gonna hang a trail camera right there, facing this way, and hopefully we got something good on it soon. Well guys, I think that's it for this video. I did a lot of walking today. Probably covered, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 miles worth of ground. Found a lot of sign, a lot of fresh signs since the last rain. Starting to see patterns. When I first got here, there was just a single day's worth of sign, which you can't really, do much with. But now that I've been out here, the second time in a row, a week later, what you're starting to see are clearly defined trails. I ended up hanging that one trail camera. Never found another good spot out of the way that I felt like I could put a trail camera and it not be seen, and it also get good activity. So it does seem like there's somebody using this spot, like right here next to the road. So probably kind of explains why I continue to bump deer further in, because it looks like he's going in and out a fair amount, but he's not going very far, not very deep at least. So kind of gives me some wiggle room here. It's a pretty big piece of property. A lot of topography kind of breaks things up pretty nicely for us as well. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. We're going to keep doing these. Not all of them have deer kills. Not all of them have deer. Sometimes that's just life. These are vlogs. We're just taking you along for the ride as we go, and we hope you enjoy it.
What's up, everybody? Headed back to Georgia. Haven't been there a couple weeks now. I got some coffee brewing. Gonna pack up the bag and get up there. Rut should be picking up any day now. I don't know when this property starts to get hot, but we're kind of straddling the 2 different reports that I've been given. Either we're just on the back end of the peak, or the peak is just approaching for this property. So we're gonna get up there, put an SD card, swap an SD card in the trail camera that's there, and we're gonna do some rattling from the ground. Don't know what the pressure looks like. Haven't been there in weeks. Hopefully there's not too many of them. It is Saturday, so we're gonna see. But ground game is 28 degrees, 29 degrees, and still pretty excited about it.
What's up, guys? Well, I may have finally pushed my luck with this camera. Fog rolled in today. Man, it's just been nuts. It's been weird. I was down in this bottom. It drops down about 200 feet in elevation, and maybe 150. And I wanted to be here this morning, bright and early, but the wind, the thermals were dropping down in this bottom, and the wind wasn't coming out of the northeast like it was supposed to. So I had to wait. This is a bedding area right up here. So now I'm overlooking this bedding area, and the wind's coming across beautifully now, beautifully. But the problem is, it's so daggone breezy. And on top of that, it blew in this fog that just lingered. It was so thick I couldn't get the camera on. It was unreal. It was unreal. But the good news is, it's time to hunt. It's cold. It's like 27 degrees. And the wind is just buggying right now. So I may drop down in this bottom. Circle around downwind of it and drop down in this bottom and hope my scent hasn't blown that bottom out. I don't know. It probably has at this point. Running out of options for today, but I'll stick it out here because it's the rut. Should be the rut, and deer could come from any direction right now. So, it's time for some coffee.
What's up, guys? It's time for deer camp. I know that today's audio probably won't be up to our par, but that's because I'm running off the GoPro while we wait to replace my camera. But we're going to take you along either way. I'm going to have you on my head when I'm walking and on the gun whenever I set up a shoot, do a calling sequence. But today it is, just got done raining all day yesterday, all through the night. Any tracks we cut should be fresh. Really excited about it. Cold, good northwest wind. It's game time. Just snuck in behind me. She shouldn't be able to win me when it's going that way. Hopefully she's got some company behind her. If she gets close, I'm probably going to shoot her. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I stay on my toes because I can get another deer coming in behind somewhere else. Yeah, it should be good. No, I need is that big buck to be following me. Here's my setup. I've got this knob right here. That allows me to survey that trail over there. And I've got this trail right here. And that trail right there. They all converge where I'm sitting.
Wind's gonna shift here in a little bit, and the area I was in just wasn't gonna be great. So back at the truck, gonna cook up some lunch. And I think I'm gonna bomb over to a different ravine. Ravine's a strong word, different draw. See what's over there this evening. Keep it posted. Okay guys, so here's some backstory. Shortly after this clip ended, after that hunt ended, I got COVID. Literally, I think the day after that, the part you just saw, woke up with a fever, went and got tested, came down with it really hard, lost a bunch of weight, fought a fever for a really long time. I think it was like 11 or 12 days. I can't really recall. But didn't get to hunt at all. looked like my season was over, and for all intents and purposes it probably should have been. As I'm recording this, we're halfway through January. My lungs still aren't quite right, and they're not going to be right for a while. But during this hunt, I was barely on the back end of COVID. In fact, this hunt happened on the 10th of January. My quarantine or my isolation period ended on the 4th, and I tried several times to get up and go. I just didn't have the energy. It's just, I'm exhausted. My lung capacity just isn't what it's supposed to be. So sleeping is difficult. All this stuff went into it. I didn't take the camera, didn't take any cameras. And the reason for that was I was ridiculously grateful, having gone through what I did, to have the opportunity to go hunting. And I just wanted to sit there and enjoy things. I tried to put myself obviously in the best spot, but I went into this hunt with the lowest of expectations. Simply put, I was just happy to be outside. And so I didn't want to take a camera. I just really wanted to focus on being present in that moment, enjoying the last few hours of the deer season. And then everything kind of got wonky. It kind of all came together in a way I really wasn't expecting. And to give you a little bit of context, I was hunting in a little bit of a saddle. Kind of a strong word. It's just a low area between two hills. It really wasn't much of a saddle that had a high stem count to the right where a lot of sign had come from. And I had been avoiding it because it was right off the road. And that turned out to be a huge mistake, because every day I came out of there was a lot of fresh sign, a lot of fresh activity. And because the hunter activity in this area was so low, I think this area was still a high priority for the deer. So kept it simple. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. If I'm gonna shoot something that's gonna be like 100 yards off the road, right? And that's what I did. This is what happened. Okay guys, so I didn't get this on camera. I didn't even take the camera today. I don't know if you can hear it, but my lungs still ain't right, my voice ain't right. But I got out here for 2 hunts. Today is the last day of deer season in Georgia. It is the last evening. This is the last 30 minutes. And I got it done. Look at that. What a beautiful buck. Public land. Been checking out, hunting this area hard. Got it done. Sun dropping in the back. Look at that, y'all. And I was right. I don't know if y'all can see. There's my blaze orange. Right, there's my blaze orange. He didn't go 50 yards. Oh, what a year. Well guys, I know I don't have this on camera, and I know I pride myself of that, and you guys tune in for that, but, you know, having that footage of the shot and everything, but I can barely breathe as it is. I probably shouldn't even really be hunting right now, if we're being honest. And I was out there just really trying to enjoy nature and be a part of everything, and this guy walked out, and I am so pleased with him. He is not the biggest buck I have on camera. He's pretty close for that piece of public that I've got, but he came out at 80 yards, cut the distance to 45, and I was really worried. He was facing right at me. He was really worried he's actually going to see me, and so I whistled at him several times to get him to stop, and he turned broadside and kept walking. And I actually had to yell, "Hey deer," and the deer looked the direction of the echo on the other side of this little valley area I was in, and presented me a shot, and that was it. I mean, he stopped and ran 35 yards and fell over, and I don't know that you could ask for a better way to end the season. I know the lighting probably isn't ideal right now. We're out here shooting this late at night. I need to get this deer cleaned. I got a lot of work ahead of me, but thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoy everything that we put out. Check out the podcast, hit like, hit subscribe, and until next time, get outside and enjoy the great outdoors.